Hello all and welcome to another Caffeinator Entertainment video. It's Art here with the May 2020 monthly reading roadmap. This is of course my monthly TBR, but as you all well know, it's where I take winds, twists, and turns where they may take me. I don't always, my monthly reading roadmap is what it is because I take winds, twists, and turns. It's not something I stick rigidly to because I could not stick to anything so rigid in my reading or gaming life. I like to go where the flow takes me. So let's dive right into the list, and book number one is actually Abomination by Gary Whitta. This was a book that he recommended on that he wrote and promoted on a podcast I watched, and it was selling on the day that I bought it for 99 cents. So I was like, boom, done. And then of course, the next book that I'll be reading, and these first three I'm going to sure get to. All the rest of these are books I'd like to get to. But Abomination by Gary Whitta will be done because I've already got it and getting it ready. The Never Game by Jeffrey Deaver comes out on May 12th. And it is the second Colter Shaw novel. I liked the it's The Goodbye Man. I believe it's called The Goodbye Man because The Never Game was the first book. So The Goodbye Man is book two, and I'll be getting to that because I liked both the Second Hostage, which was the short story in between book one and book two, and The Never Game. So, and then the third book on the MRRM is Never Send Flowers by John Gardner. It is the next book in my James Bond John Gardner read-through that I am scheduled to read after I finish The Man from Barbarossa, which I should finish in the first part of this month. So I will definitely get to Never Send Flowers because I need some James Bond. Now this next book is a holdover from my April TBR / monthly reading roadmap because I never got to it, and that is The Far Empty by J. Todd Scott. Really totally want to get to that. Have it on my Kindle, have it in physical form. Should not be a bother or a problem to get to. The next book is, I believe, also a holdover in April's monthly reading roadmap, and that is Winter Prey by John Sanford. I'm now finished with Silent Prey, so Winter Prey is next up in the series whenever I feel like picking it up in the series. The next book is The Institute by Stephen King. I need some Stephen King in my life, and spring Stephen King. I need something that can take me away from the stay-at-home, save lives situation we're in, because while I'm still having fun, I'm still having great fun, seeing these same walls is starting to get to me just a teeny tiny bit. So I need something that can mentally take me away. And then the next book is Meddling Kids by Edgar Cantero. This starts a string of books on my monthly reading roadmap that is books that were long standing on my TBR that I want to cut through and cut down as the quarantine winds on. There's no word on when it's going to wind down. It just keeps winding on. So I want to cut through some more TBR stuff. And this is a little bit like the Scooby-Doo Adventures from my young childhood. So I want to definitely get that done. And then I want to get some cozy and finally get to Meet Your Baker by Ellie Alexander. I've had this in Kindle format. I've got it in Audible format, and I've got it in print format. There is no reason for me not to consume this book. I just haven't done it yet, and I'm going to in May. Another book I'm going to read is the second book, or the third book in a series that I haven't picked up for a while, and that is the Alex Rider series. And the book is The Skeleton Key by Anthony Horowitz. He's kind of a kid's version of James Bond. They kind of remind me of the Young Bond series that I so greatly missed by both Steve Cole and Charlie Higson. Charlie Higson being first, Steve Cole being second. I greatly missed the Young Bond series, and I desperately want to get things done. And I want to get back into escapist reading. Another book that has been on my TBR for a long time is Camino Elem by John Grisham. What else is there to say? It's a standalone novel that I'm going to like, I'm going to love. I have it in print form, audiobook form, and Kindle form, because when I got the Kindle book format when it was on sale for 99 cents one day, I got the Audible book for, I believe it was $3.99 that day, so I wound up just getting both at the same time a while ago, like long before COVID-19 was even a thing, long before Stay at Home Save Lives was a thing. And then another holdover from my April monthly reading roadmap, and the final holdover from it, is Star Trek A Time to Harvest. It is the next book in the Star Trek A Time 2 series, and I will definitely be reading it because Lord knows now with Picard off the air, Season 1 done, and Season 3 of Discovery not yet available to us, I need more Star Trek, and that's going to be in book form. Now, number 12 is a departure for most of my monthly reading roadmaps, and that is because it is a graphic novel. It is Batman: The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller. I have been dying to read this book. I just found this book again in my clean out of the closet, and I really desperately want to read me some Batman. So Batman: The Dark Knight Returns is my jam. It will be read. I guarantee you, it'll probably be one of the first books I read in May, to be honest. And of course, on May 28th, I want to say, let's ask Google. Hey Google, when is Ian Fleming's birthday?
Ian Fleming was born on May 28, 1908.
I was right. On May 28th, near the end of the month, I always do my one-day read-through of Casino Royale, and this year will be no different. I love that book. I don't know if I'll do Kindle format, physical format, or audio format, as I have all three, but that is the 12 books I intend to read for the first time, and the one book I will reread as I do every single year, that being, of course, Casino Royale. And I may even throw some Sherlock Holmes in the mix, because its creator, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, was born in the month of May, and I happen to share the same exact birthday with him. Not the same year, of course, but the same exact birthday with Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to look it up. But that is what's on my monthly reading roadmap / TBR for May 2020. What is on your monthly reading roadmap? How are you using it to escape the stay-at-home, save lives situation? Leave that in the comments down below. Let me see your TBRs. You can leave links in the comments down below. I will approve them. You can also leave lists of books you intend to read or things you intend to do in the month of May if you are stay-at-homes, saving lives as much as you can. So, with that said, you know I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more, please ding the notification bell to be notified when I upload a video. If YouTube is working that day, because YouTube doesn't always push notifications, as we all well know. But without further ado, have a great month of May for reading. Do some enjoyment. Go off the beaten path. Make sure that you enjoy yourself. Happy reading, everybody. I'll see you again soon. And peace.